Thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins. If this is your first time watching my channel, I need to warn you that I may break out into a song or two or three. So if you don't like singing with your readings, then you might want to exit now. Thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes and your shares, tribe. The channel is growing. Our lives are growing. We are healing. We are doing the darn thing. Thank you so much for everything that you do to support me and to support yourselves. If you find that you like the way I read, I call my personal readings Love and Light Sessions because it's just like two old friends chatting over tarot. So you may find everything you need to know about that in the description box below. This reading is going to be for twins that are not in communication. And we're just going to check in. We're just going to see what's going on with them, what may be the blocks, what may be, you know, some of the things that's happening with them, one of the reasons why they're not talking, and what they can do as a result of it, right? Just kind of get some help. Bottom of the deck is happy family. All about that stability, all about bringing in that union, all about living a dream. You know what I mean? All about living. You might want a boy and a girl. You might already have a boy and a girl. This might be a blended family. That might be your desire. That might be what's going on with you. You guys might be thinking about going to the beach. Maybe your first trip, your first family outing together. You may just like the water because it calms you, especially while you're trying to keep your hopes up, right? Look at that rainbow. The rainbow lets me know that there is still hope. There's always hope. When there's nothing else, there's hope. Number 4 is all about solid foundations. It's about security. It's about passion. It's also the number of the archangels. It's the bottom of the deck. I didn't pull an overall energy. So at the root of this whole reading, we have the Blossoming Abundance card. Number 3, yeah, that's all about manifestation, right? It's also about speech and communication. 3s are about, talking. I already said expansion, didn't I? 3 is also a number of the Ascended Masters. So many of you are understanding now that you're getting help from your Ascended Masters. Even a divine spark. That looks like abundance because it's blossoming abundance is what the card says. So this is kind of the root of the reading. This is kind of the main reason why we're having this chat between us, right? It's because you want what's yours. This is about waiting on something to bloom. This is about waiting on something to blossom. Some of you might have been waiting for someone to get to be free as a bird. You might be waiting on someone to come across the water, or need the water to travel to you. You might be feeling, lonely, parched. You've tried to do something to occupy you, but you still feel like, maybe you're not getting enough, sunlight, moonlight. You might not be getting enough. How about that? You might be feeling real sparse or scarce right about now, not even seeing where the blossoming is happening. Some of you might have been waiting so long you feel like you're no longer blossoming. You feel like your leaves are falling off. If you were a flower bush or a tree or something, you feel like you are no longer blooming. For some of you, not all of you. But this card says that there is some abundance that's manifesting. 3, like I said, this is even speech. Blossoming abundance is whatever you consider abundance to be. Is it health? Is it wealth? For some of us, for most of us that are watching and listening, is probably, I just want a conversation. Somebody's just saying, to me, the jackpot, or feeling like everything is starting to bloom again or come to life again after perhaps kind of a touch and go. That's an interesting looking card. The colors and the way it looks, it just looks interesting. I'm like, is that fall? Is that early spring? Is that late spring? What is that? Either way, it's supposed to be a good card, and it is a good card because it's almost like the sun is shining through. For some of you guys, you're realizing that, the sun is shining. The sun is shining through. It's shining down on you, right? But for you, blossoming abundance would be A phone call. How about just a phone call? With the Crown Chakra, this is what we're planning on doing about this. For some of you, with the Crown Chakra, the 7th chakra is Archangel Uriel, and the Crown Chakra is all about your connection to the divine. You have mind, you have body, you have spirit, you have, cognition, you have, oh, she's holding a book. Sorry. But the Crown Chakra is all about your connection to spirit, how you move, how you hear, how you flow, how you be, right? Some of you have decided to throw yourself into studying your art, studying your craft, studying arts and crafts. Some of you have found that, going back to school or being versed in what you're believing now, you have a new belief system. Many of you have decided you're going to flop, a belly flop right into this big ocean called the esoteric and the occult, the hidden things, the mysteries, and you're having a great time. In the meantime, while you're waiting for that, this is card number 41, which is a 5, waiting for that change. So you decided you just tap into your intuition. You would heighten that. You would bloom and grow spiritually, since you don't see much blossoming abundance with waiting for a call or being in connection. For some of you, like I said, you haven't seen each other in a long time. Could be as much as 5 months. Could be as much as 7 months. It could be as little as 3 months, but either way, it definitely feels like an eternity. But where is my clarifying deck? But it looks like this is the deceit card. This will be my outcome card. It looks like this is still a block to overcome. Somebody does not want to be honest. There's somebody in the camp, whether it's you, whether it's your person, but somebody is still being very deceitful, very manipulative, very in and out, very callous, very cold at times. Someone is being rude with their words. Someone is being stingy. I hear stingy with their time. Somebody is somebody's hiding things, keeping things while knowing things. Somebody's not sharing. And it's probably all rooted in just misunderstanding and a fear of probably intimacy, abandonment, rejection. You know the list. But this is why this connection is, it's seemingly taken forever. And even the communication, even the reaching out, even the trying to figure out where we are. What are we even doing? What is this? Why is this? That some people need to have can I just have that conversation to see if this is going to amount to anything with blossoming abundance, really? Because that's the root of it. Is this going to happen? Is this going to manifest into anything? Is this going to be abundant? Because right now I feel like a flower with no water. Right now I feel like grass with no sunshine. Right now I feel like I'm in a dry place. Right now I feel like I've been cast into outer darkness. Is this ever going to manifest? Is it really going to happen? What are we doing? And like I said, some of you have gone to spirit and said, I really, really would like to know. Like, am I even on the right path? Am I even doing the right thing? I feel silly at times, but in the other times I feel like I can't get away from this. You know what I mean? And it's like, some of you feel like with the deceit card, somebody, listen, am I being punked? Is there a hidden camera somewhere? Is this a game? Is this a joke? Because this can't be real. Because if they loved me like I love them, we wouldn't be having this going on. Some of you might be feeling that way. Let's put one on every single one of these cards. I pre-shuffled, you guys. I went through and shuffled all my decks before I started tonight because they needed it. So the energy in it is good. It's good. So I'll just take it right off the top. Awesome. Receptivity, right? Can you receive it? Higher consciousness, of course. Deceit. Higher thought. All right. Just for fun, the bottom of the deck. You've been told to believe. Believe. Look at that. You see, even though that the road or the waters are rocky, a lot of winds and waves, right? But you see those hands? You see universe, creation, supporting. Do you see? That's like Mother Gaia. You know, see all the planets. You know, all the stars are closer. I sang that song in the other video. But anyway, but you see that? You see those hands coming out of the water? That boat is not going to tip over. Your boat, your little row your boat gently down the stream is not going to tip over. You're being supported with hands at any moment. You see that? Just believe. Believe. You will have what you say. And nobody's saying that this is easy, especially those of you who are literally in no communication. And it's been a long, long time. But it's saying with receptivity. This almost looks like the Crown Chakra card. It has the same colors and everything. But this is all about your belief. And I'm not going to try to make guilt you into feeling like you didn't put enough effort or energy or love into this connection, like you didn't pour your heart into it and be all in. That's not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying be mindful of the way you think. What you are, what messages are you receiving? What messages are you giving out? This card, receptivity, that is clarifying blossoming abundance, is how much do you have the capacity to receive? How much do you think you can receive? Being receptive. Are you open for it? Are you open for the changes, the twists and turns, the shifts in direction and the, you know, sometimes there's communication, sometimes there's not. Are you game for it? Because do you believe that this can be something that will manifest into something very, very abundant, very, very favorable? A blessing, not a curse. Happiness, not sadness. How receptive are you to being open? Look at those arms wide open. And that woman, it looks like she's getting downloads. Look at the angel covering her. You're getting downloads. You've come this far. You know, you're doing the work. And no, it's not easy. But as long as you stay receptive, you can have this. All your dreams come true. Blossoming, all your dreams come true. And it's just going to keep coming. When I think of blossoming, I think of things happening in waves. You know, the blessing will come. It'll be 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks of blessing, 2 weeks of peace or something. And then there'll be something, and then there'll be 3 more weeks of something else coming in. I just feel like waves, blossoming. When you think about springtime, all the flowers don't bloom at the same time. Even when you think about any season, everything doesn't happen all at once. It's gradual. This abundance is blossoming, but you have to stay open and receptive to it, right? Moving on, 7th chakra, higher consciousness. Look at it. They just look. And two cards now have planets in them. Some of you guys are really, really doing your work with your moon signs and why did I say moon signs? But yeah, this is all about your moons and the subconscious, right? The way you think and feel, right? But a lot of you are doing like, yes, I feel like there are some of you that are really starting to study and understand astrology and how it relates to your moods. You're starting to get downloads. Like I said, you're getting downloads from some of you, not a lot of you, but some of you are getting downloads from other planets like Jupiter. I'm hearing Lemuria. I'm hearing things I can't pronounce, but I'm saying I feel like some of you are getting, while you're in this no communication, you are getting downloads from your other planets that you're from. Some of you are starseeds. You're not even from here. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That's like higher consciousness. You're reconnecting back to everything that is. You're reconnecting back to who you really are. You see that? That's a beautiful card. Look at that bright light right in the center. Staying connected to the light, that angel of mercy, that angel of grace covering you. But look how that woman's hands are like wings, but it's stretching out and connecting to those planets. You know what I mean? All the way up through the galaxies almost. Yes, you are connecting to all that there is by not talking, simply because you decided to see what spirit, be connected to spirit, because that's the only reason why you're really still in this connection, is because you know it has to be divine. And you know it is, because look at the card you got for it. Higher consciousness. That's what this relationship is birthing in you, a higher consciousness. Okay? If you think about it, this is why you came on your journey. Think about how this journey started. It started with love. It started with this crazy, non-communicative, but showing up as the four happy family card, love. That's what it started as. So, you know, with that, you what are you going to do? Not go? Not do this? Or are you going to just believe? Are you going to believe that you're supported? Are you going to believe that that boat will not sink no matter what the winds and waves do? Are you going to believe that you are supported? Because it really does boil down to that. And with the deceit card, look at it says higher thought. Higher thought. And this card is all about ascension. The only way to get out of lower vibrational behavior is to ascend, to go to a higher, to think better. Whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is just, whatever is of love, of light, whatever is kind, whatever is generous, whatever is fair and balanced. Think on those things. Not the deceit, not the lies, not the going in and out, the reasons why. Don't use your thoughts to concoct all these scenarios. They don't love me. They must be with so-and-so. Or they don't call me. So that must mean that this isn't real. That must mean they don't feel anything. Oh, I'm such a fool. You know, don't do that. That deceit is not just with each other, but you could also be deceitful to yourself. You could be deceiving yourself by believing a lie, by believing something that's simply not true. And what I mean by that is if you don't know, if you haven't put your hand on that person, then please don't let your imagination run wild. You drive yourself crazy. Don't wonder what they're doing when they're not talking to you. Believe they're doing exactly what you're doing. Trying to get better, higher thought, trying to heal, trying to balance your chakras, trying to live one day at a time, being the best version of yourself that you can be. That's how you overcome deceit. Okay? That's how you get out of this energy in this relationship. I can't believe that card came up. That, you know, we're still at this point in the relationship, there's still somebody hiding or not being forthright, not sharing, not answering. You know, we're still at the ignoring text messages. All I said was hi. Can I get a hi back? You know, at this juncture, it's just hard to believe. And I'll tell you why I say it's hard to believe, because behind the happy family, there's a man holding his heart. There's a man holding a heart. Okay? Card number 45. 45 might mean something to you. Number 9 may mean something to you. But it's like this guy is under at a number 9. This man wants to know what this is too. Because this is the goal. This is the bottom of the deck, right? This is the energy at the bottom. Y'all know I love to read the bottom of the deck. So you're holding your heart, and also, what is this? This is getting closer to spirit. All these cards out here is spiritual. Look, receptivity. Where are you receiving from? You're receiving from a higher source. Look at her. That's the sun. The sun represents the masculine energy. You know, there should be a receptivity. Be receptive to one another. Stay open. Some of you have closed off, you know, with the deceit. You have just, you know what? I'm going to turn my back. I'm going to act like I didn't see them text, or I'm going to act like I don't care. You know, you're wearing a false mask because you're trying to protect yourself. But Spirit is saying to you today, no, you got to think better than that. You got to think, you got to bring your thoughts up higher. That's carnal. That's ego. That's fleshly. You know what I mean? You're spiritual. Look at that. The sun in both cards. Look at that. The sun is shining in both. Look at the sun in both cards. You know, to me, that does, the sun represents the divine masculine. Absolutely. But to me, it also represents the sun. You know, source is shining. The sun is shining on this relationship. Just stay open, stay receptive. Get your mind right, higher thoughts, right? I love it. I love it. Not trying to beat anybody up, just trying to encourage you. Nobody said it was easy. What's behind that? Look at that. Community card is in the reverse. Some of you are not socializing, not getting out there, you know, being antisocial, being cold. If people have to pay for your angst with not speaking to your twin or the thing that you're going through in your relationship. So you're not dealing with people. You're like shutting off from people. That's not cool. You don't have to do that. You have to live. Let me turn that card right upright. You have to live. For some of you, just a few of you, I can't ignore it, you know, that if you were wondering, that third party situation is over. Now, let me go that really quick. But listen, for the rest of you, you know, enjoy yourself. Be out with family. Be out with friends. Make new friends. It's okay. Number 7, right? Spiritual awakening, enlightenment. You know, it's being out. Take a class. You know, pick up a new hobby. Take a dance class. You know, teach a dance class. You know, start a knitting circle. You know, sew, arts and crafts. you know, water ski. I don't know where that came from. Jet ski. You know, take swimming lessons, give swimming lessons. You know what I mean? Get out there in the community. Be a part of what's happening. You know, let life continue to flow the way it flows, knowing that spirit, where's that car with the boat? Y'all, where did it go? Where'd that car? There it is. Believe. Yeah. Look, listen, you are covered. You are protected. Okay? Covered and protected. Believe. Believe that this is going to happen. Believe. It has everything to do with what you believe. You will have what you say. You will manifest what you are thinking most about in your mind. That's simply the law of attraction. Okay? Look at the magician in the mirror. Not even, you know what I mean? Not even using your gifts to the highest. That's why the crown chakra is out here. Higher thought is out here. Receptivity. This is all about the way you think. Don't think yourself out of the connection. Don't think yourself out of spirit. 3D will mess you up. That's why you have to learn how to ascend. Be the magician in the mirror. You know what I mean? Be the magician. This is my magician card in this deck. You know what I mean? The number 8 might mean something to you. Okay? We have a 7 out here, an 8 out here, a 9 out here. It's progressing. See what I'm saying? Is there a 5? Yeah. We have a 4. Happy family. We have a 5 out here with the 7th, with the crown chakra. We have a 6. Do we have a 6 somewhere? I see a 7. I don't see a 6. There's no balance and harmony. Of course there's not. You know why? Because we got this. We do have a 7 though. But we have a progression. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 6s. No 6s. Interesting. Interesting. No balance and harmony. No, because that 6 is about material needs being met. It's about something tangible. So I get it that 6s aren't out here yet. They're, yeah, make sure. No. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'll stop right there. Oh, but takeaways. Takeaways. Get in your higher self. Get in your higher self. This is about your higher self helping you believe. This is about your higher self helping you believe. Right behind that was, look at that. I am a creator. See the head again? You can't miss those lights coming out of the head. Ascend whatever is good, whatever is pure, whatever is a happy place, a happy thought. Think on that. Don't think on anything else. Anything else you think on is a lie. Trying to figure out or make up in your mind what they're doing, who they could be with, how they feel about you, what they're wearing, if they still feel the same about an ex, or if they're going to move or if they're going to not move, and if they're going to call or not call, if they're going to answer, I'm going to, are they going to post anything? I'm going to like their picture. Doing all that, okay. You are a creator. Don't create scenarios. Don't go manic. Just be very balanced. Higher consciousness. Stay connected to source. Stay connected to everything that is. Ground yourself. Ground yourself in this relationship. Even. There's going to be an opportunity. You see that? There's going to be an opportunity for you guys to meet. And look at these 2 cards. There's going to be an opportunity for you to manifest connection. Look at these 2 cards. See that? As soon as you get in and stay in your power, there's going to be an opportunity for you to manifest exactly what you want. Get in and stay in your power, and there will be an opportunity. So says the spirit. I can't lie. These are the cards. Awakening is behind that, but I'll be on here all day if I keep doing all these messages. Let me get one oracle. Soul spirit, one angel oracle. What's your final message for my beautiful, beautiful twins that are listening, that are not intimate? Ooh, well, that was easy. Told you. In the near future. Let me give you the cards back so y'all can see them yourselves. See? Said there'll be an opportunity for you to manifest. Magician, manifest. You can see this woman has fire in her hands. He has fire and water. Is that water? Yeah, fire and wind. And a little bit of water. I feel water too. You could be dealing with water sign, fire sign. All the signs are out here. So I don't need fire. I don't need to say it. Earth is out. Everybody's out here. I keep saying it, they calling signs, right? But look at this card. But it says you will have an opportunity to manifest. When? In the near future. Manifest that communication. So hold on. Hold on. It's coming. Okay? All right, beloved tribe. I hope you got something good out of this. Like and subscribe to the channel to put your energy in the cards. Hit the notifications bell to keep you up to date with every upload, and that way you'll see it fresh and hot off the press. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.